Kerry Sullivan here with another howtokickassitsales.com tip of the day, and today's all about perspective. So as humans in sales, it's really easy to get frustrated because a lot of the time you look at where you are and you're like, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. And the problem with doing that is you never really end up being where you want to be, because as humans, if you go out and, so for instance, let me give you this example. So if you see a tree in the distance or a landmark in the distance and you're like, I want to go there. You go there, you get there, and then all of a sudden there's something else in the horizon, and then there's something else and something else and something else. So when you start looking at where you are and then judging yourself on something in the future, then you are never satisfied. It's always the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And that's great, because you know what? That's what humans are, right? We're goal-striving beings. That's what we're designed to do. So it's on to the next thing and on to the next thing. But when you start looking at where you are, and then you look at the future in terms of where you want to be, you never feel good about where you are. So instead, you have to look at, right? You have to know how the human mind works and you have to look at where you've come from. Because when you look at where you come from, it's different. And then you can start to see your progress. You see, one of the things about humans in general is that one of the main things that makes humans feel good and worthy is seeing progress in their life. This is just an ancient construct. Aristotle talks about this, Tony Robbins and all kinds of other top peak performance coaches talk about this too. It's really important that we as humans see progress. And when you're constantly looking into the future and judging yourself that way in the present, you're never going to be there. And so you're not going to see that progress that you really want. But if you look backwards, you are going to see that progress. Now, the other thing you can do to help yourself see progress is track your numbers, right? Always track your numbers. Have something with your goals of what you're striving for, a concrete, solid way to judge things, right? And in sales, you can do all kinds of things, right? With all the new CRM software out there and everything else, you can look at your numbers all the time and you can see that you're making that progress. And it's non-stop, continual evolution that we can really take things to the next level with everything. You can always get a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better. But when you have that kind of perspective, right, and you're looking at your numbers and seeing that progress, you're actually looking backwards, right? Because you're judging it based on other things and you're not really looking forward all the time, judging yourself. So it's important to have that forward progress and everything like that. But know when you judge yourself based on that and you look at your progress where you are right now versus where you want to go to, you're never going to feel good about that, right? So rig it so you can see your progress and you can get that momentum. Otherwise, you're just going to really be doing yourself in. This is just knowing how the human mind works, right? And it's a little bit of a ninja trick that you can pull with yourself. So measure your numbers so you can see your progress and work on getting those numbers a little bit better, and judge yourself on your progress or your ability of where you're moving looking backwards, right? And when you have those numbers, you can do that effectively versus that bigger goal. Again, it's great to have those bigger goals, but when you judge yourself based on those goals and where you are now, you're never going to feel that great about yourself. So this is Kerry Sullivan with another howtokickassitsales.com tip of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you like this and you want to get on the phone with me and we can talk about how we can take your sales to the next level, I'll give you a free 1-hour consultation, and on that call, we'll figure out how you can get off that call and go out and take immediate action so you can go out there and start breaking some more sales records. So this is Kerry Sullivan, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.